Today I had my second painting lesson and worked with oil for the very first time. I began by setting up a still life with simple objects, arranging them against some drapery in the background. I followed the exercises from Ted Smuskiewicz's book as my guide. The first project was a wet-into-wet painting done without any preliminary drawing. I premixed 2 mounds of oil paint in light and dark values, using only burnt umber and titanium white. I started by brushing the darker paint freely over the panel, covering it in a thin layer. Of course, 5 minutes in I managed to bump it to my iPad and had to make a quick cleaning pit stop. Next, I brushed in the lighter values as I observed them while squinting, using a rag to wipe my brush and keep the strokes clean. I'm not used to the messiness of oil, so the whole process felt frustrating. After that, I added more lights, blended some areas, and brushed the darks back into the proper edges. Once it was finished, I moved quickly on to the second project, this time working with 3 divisions of value. I premixed 3 tones, again with burnt umber and white, and began with quick line work to define the shapes. I then brushed in the dark and middle values to start building the form, and used the lighter paint to sharpen edges. Matching the main value areas, I blocked them in, but this is where I got stuck and began wandering around the canvas. Finally, I pushed through, developed the forms, and just as the author advised it, left my brushstrokes alone. This is only the beginning of my journey with oil painting, and I know there's a lot to learn. If you'd like to see how my practice develops step by step, follow along. I'll be sharing my progress, struggles, and lessons as I go.